What is going on, guys? Your man Perky here with Oscar.
What's up, fantasy friends? Actually, I shouldn't say fantasy friends. It sounds like I made you guys up in my head, but you guys are real and y'all are awesome. So how you guys doing this week?
I don't know what.
As soon as I said fantasy friends, I was like, that sounds like I made those people up.
Instead of fantasy football friends.
Yeah.
I get
I
it.
just made up some friends.
Yeah,
In the
that's
fantasy
funny.
world.
That's funny. Well, man, we're glad to be with you guys. It is playoffs week. I've got a fun setup here today. I'm at my mom's house, and so we've got this beautiful painting behind me. It's awesome.
Rustic.
That's right. That's right. But man, playoff week, exciting, big times. This week was a big week. We're going to hear from all of the team managers that are playing this week, and I gotta tell you, there's some really good ones.
Awesome.
There's some really good ones. So um, it's gonna be great. I think we should probably. I mean, let's just jump into it.
Let's do it. Sounds
So,
great.
We don't have any weird games this week, right? Like everything's on normal days.
Yes, as far
So
as I know.
I did hear this week that this is the first season we've ever had a game on every single day of the week.
Do we have a game on Wednesday? On a Wednesday?
Yeah, last week.
Oh, that's right. What about a Saturday?
Friday was the one that was getting me. Saturday, usually like right before they'll do some Saturday
Oh,
games
yeah.
before I think
I got you.
before college kicks off, or I know they have some coming up.
Yeah.
But the Friday was the one that I couldn't figure out.
Interesting.
Anyway,
That's cool.
pretty interesting. But without any further ado, let's jump into the this last week's matchups. There was a lot on the line, a whole lot on the line.
Some fun stuff.
Like we said, you and Andrew were you were the only two teams out of the 12 that the outcome of your game didn't matter for you.
Yep.
However, the
Literally
outcome of your game
nothing to
did
play
matter.
for.
Yeah, it didn't, but your games did matter for the people you were playing.
That's correct.
So Andrew's trying to keep me out of that bye. He did his part. We did not have a big high scoring affair for the two highest scoring teams in the league. Or I think Diego may have passed him this week, but not a high scoring affair. Andrew came out on top, kind of a little bit of a nail biter, mainly because Raheem Mostert didn't have a great game. But he came out on top. Thankfully, we'll talk about this later. I still got what I needed.
Yep.
Rick playing for that first round bye, going up against last team in the league, Kyle, and Kyle destroyed him.
Kyle coming. I'm really proud of the teams that did not make the playoffs for going in there and crushing some dreams. Really, really proud of us bottom half teams. We did great this past week.
Yeah, man. Well, and Kyle's trying to stay out of that, first round bye in the toilet bowl, so he did what he needed to do for sure.
Yeah.
Then we've got Diego and Chris doing the same thing, trying to get out of that bye. Diego trying to make sure I think he was trying to make sure he was stayed in the playoffs. Let's see, is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He was trying to stay
needed to win.
Yeah. Diego had a great game. Chris had a good game, just wasn't enough against Diego.
Yeah, Chris had a great game, but man, that's 172 points is tough to overcome. So, but yeah, Chris had a great game.
Yeah, it would have been enough against a lot of people. Me, I mean, myself included. Both of us would have lost to Chris this week.
Yeah.
Will had a pretty down week, which I'm so thankful for. Like I said, we'll get into that, but Obed took him down. Obed trying to stay out of that first round bye also he was tied there at the bottom of the league, and so that was an important win for him. Luke trying to win to be in the playoffs. So the situation was if Luke lost and or Diego, if Luke lost and Gary won, then Gary would be in.
That's correct.
And so Luke was trying to stay in. Justin's fighting for that first round bye. Big game. Luke gets killed. Justin Justin took it to him pretty well there. But good news for Luke, you also whooped up on Gary.
I did, and I knocked Gary out of the playoffs. Sorry, brother-in-law, it had to be done. And I just want to say, kudos to Gary. He said that even if I had benched uh, Justin Tucker, he would have messaged you and said, "Hey, what's going on?" Because, all things considered, Gary is a fair player and he wants to win on his own accord, and he had every chance to do so. And so, really proud of him for that. I knew he would. There's no collusion going on in our league.
Yeah.
And so it's a great league. But I wouldn't have benched Justin Tucker, and so glad I beat him. But I will say, in all honesty, that is a true story. I was going to pick up Greg Zuerlein because I figured he'd have more chances at kicking field goals,
Yeah.
and I was right. He did have more chances, but he had a lot of misses. So I'm glad I did not get Zuerlein, and I came out with the win. It was great. I love beating up on
Yeah, man,
Gary.
that was awesome. It was a great week. Good job, everybody. Man, it was just a great week. Lots happening. I was thinking about this. Leading at the final standings, which we'll do in just a minute. Normally there's more disparity between the top and the bottom. I mean, Kyle's always helped that out by not winning any games. It's created more bigger difference there. But in a lot of times we'll have a 10 or 11 win team, and this year we've got we have one 9-win team. I mean, that's crazy. And the bottom of the league is 4 wins.
Yeah.
And so, I think that's just a testament to you guys and playing, and you guys have done great. But let's go ahead. Let's look at the standings, see where we're at now, and then we'll look at the playoff picture. So Justin moves into first place. That's the only thing that hurt my heart a little bit, is that he moved into first place, and that's fine. 9-4, doesn't matter if I scored 160 points more than he did. Doesn't matter. I'm still first place in my heart, but I'm not first place in reality.
No, you're not.
And that's what matters. So, Justin, great job though. He was showing me in another league. He went 5 straight wins to move into first place.
Wow.
In another league. So Justin knows what he's doing, man.
Yeah.
I'm there in second. So just by virtue of points, there's 4 teams tied at 8 and 5. I mean, that's crazy. 4 places 2 through 5 are tied at 8 and 5. We've never had that. So great job, guys. Real competitive this year. Diego, you were talking about it this morning. Dark Horse moved up into 3rd place.
I'm telling you, man, we've been talking a lot. I've said from the beginning, I really like Will's team. We've been talking a lot about Justin's team and how great it looks. Obviously, he's in first place. We've been saying your team looks like a winner. And, even Rick's team, we've had a lot of comments about that. But I don't think we've talked a whole lot about how great Diego's team is and how great they've been playing. And I think Diego's quietly become like a dark horse to win this thing. I'm not saying he's going to win it. I'm just saying, man, his team has the potential, and his team's been on fire lately. So watch out for Diego.
Dude, I completely agree. It's just been he's real quietly just moved up and scoring a lot of points. He's moved into 2nd place in points scored.
Yeah.
He's in 2nd place in points, maximum points score, the maximum points he could have scored. He's had a great season.
He has.
Rick moves to to the 4 seed right there, and then the last 8 and 5 team will they're at the 5 seed, and you start seeing a little bit of disparity between points there. I'm kind of up there at the top, and then we got a lot of 16 1,600 point teams. Will there with 15. That's one thing. Justin actual points scored is not that high in the rankings. I mean, I guess he's like probably 5th or something like that, but he comes when he needs it. I mean, Andrew is still the second highest points for, but he's in 7th place. It matters who you're playing.
Yep.
But man, Luke holds on, stays in 6th place, gets that 6th seed.
Merry Christmas, Luke. That was my gift to you.
Yeah, and man, I'll tell you, I told I think I told Jenna, I'm not used to being at the top. Usually I'm the 6th seed. I feel like I make the playoffs about every year, but I'm usually the 6th seed. I'm just right there. The year I won it, I was the 6th seed. So let's go, Luke. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
Um, Andrew, first time that I can remember not in the playoffs, not in the championship playoffs. Most points scored against him, right there at 6 and 7, a little bit ahead of Gary, just by virtue of points. Gary there tied with you at 6 and 7. Both of you guys there in the bottom half, and then we've got our 4 and 9 teams. So because of points, by 70 points, it looks like Obed dodges the bye week, and then our bottom 2 are Chris and Kyle.
Yep.
So let's look at it. Here we go. Here is the playoff bracket. I'm up here on. That's not right. That's the sorry.
Yeah.
Here we go. That was last week's projections. Here's the actual one. No, that's not right. That has
Yeah. I don't know what you got going on there, but you got a mess.
I'm gonna refresh this. We're gonna see what we got going on here, because that's not right. There we go. There we go. Okay.
A good refresh.
Yeah. So we got Justin on by as the top seed, and then we've got so it's teams. It's 4 and 5, I think.
Yep.
4 and 5 playing against each other. Rick and Will going head to head, and we're gonna get to hear from them. I've got a bye, and then Luke and Diego, the 3 and 6 seeds, going head to head, and then I'll play the winner of them.
Yep.
So I asked everyone who's playing a matchup to send me, just a little something to talk to the league, and I'll tell you what. Let's look at the bottom half. We'll hear from those owners, and then we'll come back to the championship.
Sounds good.
All right.
And this is my first time seeing them too, so I get to react in real time.
I gotta tell you, man, there's some pretty good ones. So Kyle with the first round bye in the toilet bowl. You and Gary get to go head to head again.
Yes, sir.
This is where Gary gets to make it right. This is payback. Did you beat him? Y'all played twice in the regular season. Who won the first time?
He won the first time, and he got to throw water on me.
That's right. So 1-1.
Yep.
You guys are 1-1. This will be great. Chris has the first round bye, and then Obed and Andrew going head to head there.
Yep.
So let's hear from. We're going to hear from you and Gary first, since you guys are there in the. We'll go with Gary, and then you can react to. We can get your reaction to him, and then we'll see. Then we'll see what you said to Gary. All right, here we go.
Okay, so I think it goes without saying that I was very angry last night. I should have never been in that situation. It is what it is. I lost, and I know Oscar took great pride and just enjoyed the heck out of beating me in that night. So, but the good thing is, if there is a silver lining in this, is I get Oscar first round again, so I get to play him again this week, and I am looking forward to that. So, that being said, I didn't want him the first match because I just knew it was going to make it tough. But this time I do want him because I know I can beat him, and I know I can embarrass him. And that's my plan for this week. I'm just going to do that. So since we're in the toilet bowl, I'm going to do what I do to anything else I leave in the toilet bowl. I'm going to flush them. See what happens.
Oh, right. That's awesome.
All right. I love it. I love the trash talk. He just called me a turd, I believe.
That's what I heard. I heard.
All right. There you go. That's some good trash talk. I like it.
It was pretty good. So you went ahead and sent something in, and so let's listen. Let's see what you got here, and then we'll let you respond live.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, fantasy football friends. I told you guys that even though I'm not in the playoffs, I'm playing to win. I don't want to be in the toilet bowl. I don't want to be last place. And I proved that yesterday by beating my brother-in-law and knocking him out of the playoffs. And guess what? I get to play him again. And so, Gary, I'm coming back for you, and I'm going to beat you again because that's what I do. Even though I didn't do it all season, I'm going to do it now. So bring it, bud.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Dude, he's
So,
going to push you.
yeah, yeah. I figured he'd be pretty upset that I knocked him out of the playoffs. And so, but that's how it goes. And I'm ready to play him again and ready to stake my claim as not the toilet bowl winner. So, Gary, bring it, bud.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be fun. Be a fun matchup to watch. Brother-in-law. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I get to play 3 times this year.
Yeah, it really is.
So I feel like there should be a water bet or something on this one.
Yeah, I'm down. He knows I'm down. So.
And I'm actually in Dallas. I mean, and I don't know when I'll be back. So
There you go.
I could go throw some water on him if you win.
There you go. Sounds good. So yeah, let's I'm down, Gary. Whenever you're ready, bud. We'll do a water bet. You and I. It's you and I.
Come on. Awesome. Well, we've got the 3-time champ here in the toilet bowl for the first time. And let's see what he has to say.
What's up, man? I just got done with a little run. I'm here in Dallas to see my mom. My dad's in the hospital fighting COVID right now. So anyway, if you guys would be praying for him, man, I wanted to say congratulations to those of you who made the playoffs. I was just a win short. And, even Tom Brady had a couple of years where he didn't make the playoffs and then he bounced back. So, it's been a tough year, scored a lot of points, just didn't get enough wins. But, next year, man, I'll be back. In the meantime, I'm hoping that Sleeper crashes and nobody wins a championship this year. Just kidding. Somebody will. But anyway, love you guys. Good luck. And Kyle, don't win the toilet bowl. All right, I'm out.
That's awesome.
With the way 2020 is going, I wouldn't be surprised if Sleeper crashed. Let's be honest. So,
bro, I will do the math on my own.
I believe it. And comparing himself to Tom Brady is an apt comparison for our league. He is definitely the Tom Brady of our league. Constantly great, and just rubs everybody the wrong way in our league. Like I said, I'll say it before and I'll say it again. Andrew is a great human being. Fantasy football, Andrew, not so much.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, he's going up against Obed this week, and so here's what we got from Mr. Obed.
So this year has been riddled with difficulties, injuries, tragedies, and just all manner of fantasy football bad luck. So I'm excited to top off my year and redeem my year by beating Andrew and hopefully taking him one step closer to the toilet bowl. Amen.
Love it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Obed. Send Andrew to the toilet bowl. How great would that be if the constant winner, the 3-time champion, ended up also being the toilet bowl champion? That'd be fantastic. Bring it up, Ed. I love it.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh man. That would just make my day.
Absolutely. It'd be fantastic.
And it can happen because once you get in the playoffs, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Well, we got, let's see. So Will was not able to submit anything, so we don't have anything from Will. But we've got Rick here who's taking on Will, and he has some words for Will. Yeah, let's check that out.
Yo, what's up, One League? Pretending to work out right now. Will, I'm calling you out, man. I think this is going to be an easy W today. well, not today, but this week, whatever. But yeah, man, I was so pumped to see that I was lined up with you because, man, it's like basically a bye week. I'm pretty much going to rest most of my players. Just that way they'll be ready for next week. But yeah, man, I smell championship. I don't think there's going to be any issue here. So anyways, good luck to everybody but Will. See you.
Wow.
Bye week.
Bye week. Yeah, man, Rick bringing the heat on that one. I love it. I love it. I will say that, if he's starting his Denver Broncos wide receivers, that's basically like resting them. So
it's like resting your wide receiver core.
Yeah. So,
Dude.
Man, Rick, I love it. He said it. He smells championship. He's got the team that can do it. So, man, I love it. Oh, this is getting exciting.
Yeah, man. Dude, that was one of the ones. That was one of the ones I got early on, and I listened to it, and I was in Walmart, and I just died. I was like, it's too much. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Well, up next we've got Mr. Luke Lytle, and so let's hear from him.
What's up, guys? Playoffs are here. So exciting. And you know what? I expected to be in them this year, but not in this position. It's going to be rough. We're going to have a tough fight. I keep telling my guys, just play like the football team. Play with the heart of the football team, and we'll get there. So it's been exciting. Diego's team looks great. It's going to be a tough win, but it's always a great year when you don't come in second place to Andrew, and it's exciting. Might have a brand new champion this year, some of the new guys. Just don't molest the trophy. That's it. That's all we ask. Good luck, everybody.
It's great advice. Do not molest the trophy.
Do not molest the trophy.
We have seen that in the past.
For those of you that are new, we have had a champion named Charlie Bailey who did inappropriate things to the trophy. We can only imagine. Try not to imagine.
Try not to imagine. There you go. What actually happened in that bed.
That's right. That's right. Man, well, Luke's awesome. And I feel like, he's telling you to be like the football team. He is a hardcore Eagles fan. I feel like his Eagles fandom, it almost feels like his Eagles fandom, maybe it's just gotten a little reined in.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not less of a fan, but I think he's just realistic about current state.
It's hard to get super excited when your team's playing the way it is. I've been there as a Colts fan. So I think all of us that are diehard for a certain football team knows the agony. And so we've all been there. And so, I kind of feel like that's where Luke's at right now. Side note, I am genuinely rooting for the football team, man. Alex Smith is such a great story. I like Ron Rivera. He went through his cancer treatments. I'm a big Terry McLaurin fan. I've told you this before. And so, man, I am quietly rooting for the football team. I'm not saying I'm a football team fan, but man, it's a good story. Good story.
Yeah. And how about them taking down the Steelers? What?
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was great.
My gosh.
Loved
That's
it.
crazy. But yeah, it's how do you not root for that story, especially with you mentioned Ron Rivera and Alex Smith. It's neat to see.
Yeah, feel good stories.
Yeah, I think the Giants are in the lead in the
They are.
East, right? And
As
so
of now.
we'll see, man. Maybe the old football team can make it happen. Was it you that said they're considering keeping that as their name?
Yes.
Please don't. Washington.
I actually like their helmets. They're simple.
What's on the helmet?
Their number.
Oh, yeah. Like Alabama. See, no, I hate all things that remind me of Alabama.
Okay.
That's what happens. All right. So our last one, we've got Diego here. And Diego, the dark horse, coming in strong. And he's got some words for Mr. Luke.
What's up, One League to roll 'em all? It's yours truly, straight cash, homie. And just a quick reminder, I'm third in the league, second highest scorer, and best of all, I get to take on Luke this week. Thanks, Tucker, for making those field goals. Sorry, Crane Elite. Let's be honest here. I probably have the easiest matchup in all of the playoffs, including the toilet bowl. So I hope to do to Luke what my Packers did to those sorry Eagles. Here's a foreshadow of what's to come.
Oh, man. Dude, that was fantastic. Way to bring the heat, Diego. Man, I love it.
It's so good.
Easiest matchup, even in the toilet bowl. And then he brings in the iconic Muhammad Ali picture. Oh, man, that was great. Good job, Diego. That's some trash talk right there.
Oh, man.
But I like to see.
And you can see, you know, Diego's personality. He's going to know the stats. Like, if y'all don't know, Diego's an accountant, and he knows the numbers. He knows the stats, man. He needs to just be our statistician. When I'm trying to figure out playoff probabilities, he needs to just be the dude.
My guy. Man, that was fantastic. I love it. Great job, guys. I love the trash talk, man. That's guys in general. We just need to trash talk some people. All in good fun, not mean-spirited, but just trash talk and try to win, you know? That's our competitive guy nature. And so great job, guys. I love it. You guys did great. I can't wait. Are we going to do this again next week?
Yeah. So
Okay.
everybody that's playing, we'll get a little thing from you. And so it'll be 8 teams again next week. And so, you know, if you're on bye this week, be ready for that. If you win, be ready for that. I'll reach out to you probably on Tuesday next week, and we can do that. But
That's awesome. Love it.
Great job, everybody.
Yeah.
When I was listening to these as they're coming in, I was just like, I love our league. It's just the best.
Man, they got me pumped up for games that have zero bearing on my life. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm so excited now. I can't wait. Great job, guys. You got me pumped up.
Come on.
Hope this pumps you guys up.
That's right. And man, for those that aren't watching, you know, like, you're not going to hear this, but you're missing out.
You are missing out. So,
man, and we got Rams and Patriots tonight. So got them on the docket. We're going to skip over waivers and stuff because I don't want to. We're going to end with this, with those matchup previews. It's going to be great. Welcome to the playoffs, guys. Everybody's, you know, a lot to play for, and it's going to be fun. There have been terrible things and wonderful things and miraculous things that have happened in the fantasy playoffs in our league. I mean, I go back to Luke. Luke brings it up every now and then. I go back to last year when he had his miracle in overtime with Carson Wentz and Zach Ertz, and came back it was like 50 points in the fourth quarter that he came back. I mean, something stupid. And so, man, anything can happen in the playoffs. It is that time. Points don't matter anymore. All that matters is beating the guy across from you. So it's an exciting time.
Yeah, I mean, the year that you won, I mean, going into it, I think I was projected to beat you by like 20 points or something like that. You had Baker Mayfield as your starting quarterback. And, I mean, I was like, man, this is going to be an easy win. And you literally that week scored the highest points ever in the league, like 198 points or something like that, and beat me for the championship. And so, yeah, man, anything can happen. Don't rest your great players. Play your best players. Look at matchups and play to win, because once you're done, you're done.
Yep. Yeah, man. I mean, it's funny, you know, the 2 championships I've won. That one I'm playing Baker Mayfield, playing Williams, Damian Williams, who was a backup that had taken over at that point. Championship I won in my other league, I looked at my team last year. Was playing was Nick Boone, whatever his name, Mike Boone.
Mike,
Rashad Perryman. I mean, all these waiver wire guys because of injuries. And so, man, playoffs are crazy. Anything can happen. Got to play it all the way through. So it's going to be fun, guys. Good luck. And I can actually say this week, good luck to everybody, because I don't care.
There's that.
I'm not playing. Of course, this will be the week.
About a bye.
this will be the week that my team goes off. No, it probably won't. Actually, I'm really glad to have the bye. It's going to be a hard week. And so I'm hoping things will come back together for next week.
There you go.
But yeah, good luck, guys. It's going to be great.
Yeah, keep playing. And, even you toilet bowl guys, you don't want to be the toilet bowl champion. So keep playing and have a great week. And, bring that trash talk again next week. This was fun.
That's right. Right. Look, we'll keep the chat active, and it's gonna be great. All right, see you guys.
All right, bye guys.